Oh man, you gotta love those two. Really, really you do. Make sure you get those entries in now. When it comes to winter dishes, we're back in the Afternoon Express kitchen, and there's nothing more comforting than a homey richness of Clem's hashtag for the love of winter, slow cooked short rib and a spicy tomato sauce. You had to throw something spicy in there, right? Just saying, it must feel and obviously make us feel warm and fuzzy on the inside, and obviously the smells are glorious already. So I cannot wait to get cooking with you.
Sure, so this is really easy. Normally you see a whole lot of ingredients in front of me, not today, but it's going to be maximum flavor. So in the pot already, I've got some leeks that I've cooked down. Then we're going with some short rib. Short rib is really great because it's on the bone, maximum flavor, and it's not expensive. The one trick is, it needs a lot of cooking.
Does
a
it?
lot of cooking.
Okay. It's almost like an oxtail-y kind of thing. You want to get as much of that meat to remove itself from the bone as possible.
You got it, exactly right. So into the pot that goes. We just turn the heat up again. And then I'm gonna, like you see it's browned off already. Very important, brown it off. It adds.
So you brown that in a separate pan or pot, right?
No, what I've done is I actually browned off my meat first, took it out, added my leeks into the same pot. That's what I did.
See, to keep all the flavor in there.
There we go, in one pot. See, the actual reason is I don't want to do dishes. One pot.
Yeah.
Then we go. That's gonna start simmering off nice. You can smell everything already, like you said. Let's go hit it with a little bit of chili. Can you split the chili for me?
I can.
While you're busy doing that.
Split the chili.
Just the chili for now. You can split it actually down the length, you know what I mean?
Oh, like
Here's
this.
a trick. If you chop a chili really fine, you get a lot of heat. Keeping it as whole as possible, less heat, more flavor. I'm using Rhodes Quality Mexican-style tomatoes today, which has chili and onion in it already, but I want an extra bit of fire. And you know, what I love the most is the fact that I didn't have to whip out the tin opener. We always say, if you love it so much, put a ring on it. Oh. Okay, exactly. That's the convenience. Why are you laughing at?
I've never heard that joke in the kitchen maybe before, ever.
Right. It's a thing. It's a thing. And they loved it so much they did. So this is the normal size can that I use for us. But what the viewers don't know is I actually cook the dish for the crew as well. That's when we bring out the big boys. All right? Look at that. So the crew right now, they're busy drooling on the floor.
You're going to joke, but I bought this over the weekend. In fact, the tomato paste and the tomato onion mix.
Yeah. Lasted you the weekend?
Yep. Well, besides that, wasn't for me, unfortunately. It was actually for a good cause.
Okay. I love that. What's really cool, add a bit of stock, a little bit of water to this, and that's going to go into the oven. Don't add too much liquid. Let it actually cook in the moisture that you get inside the can already.
I see.
Then,
by the way, if you guys want it, before you go into the next step, if you guys want this recipe and want to get all the details, you have to SMS the keyword Rhodes to 33650. It will cost you R1.15. Your free SMSs won't apply, but all the details will come to your device, and it's only going to survive for a certain period of time. So SMS now.
Right, so I want to make it quite Mexican. So I'm taking some Rhodes Quality corn, and I char it in the pan a little bit of oil. And by charring, I mean I say let it like pop a bit. It's going to pop, actually. Might even jump out the pan.
Don't worry if it browns a bit. It's a good flavor. You want that umami.
Nice and brown. It brings out the sweetness and adds a bit of a savory vibe to it. Then to it, we're going to add we've got some chili.
More chili flakes.
And some paprika that's going in. Nice and smoky.
This is where the spiciness comes in. You know, we spoke about a spicy tomato sauce. There it is.
Then I've got some cumin and I've got some fennel as well. Look at that going in. Look at my TV sprinkle. Look at that. Missing the pan completely.
Making it rain.
Everywhere. There we go.
Rain.
That's getting in there. That's going to add some really nice flavor.
The minute that hit the pan, I could smell it.
It really does. It's quite crazy how just those few spices with the corn, it transports you straight to Mexico. It smells pretty damn crazy.
That's what I was about to say. Where's my taco?
No, not today.
So you put a ring on the beautiful Rhodes Quality.
Yeah.
So you're gonna taco it out. Taco it out on a date.
Don't worry, Dan. It's not your problem. Let me handle it. Okay.
Good one.
Right,
good one.
Then red pepper going in. But talking about tacos, this would really work quite well as a topping on a taco.
I can imagine.
A bit of mince in there, a bit of ground meat. That's a great recipe right there. Then. But a sprinkle. They would use queso fresco. We don't have that yet, but the closest thing is a feta, like an
crumbly feta.
Yeah, but like a medium fat feta. That's in. Then toss it all together, a little bit of coriander, and that's how quick it is done. The convenience of this dish is the fact that you put your dish in the oven, our beautiful short ribs, and 2 hours later, you're ready to eat, right? You don't have to worry about it. It comes up beautiful, succulent, just like that. Serve it with a guac, serve it with some tortillas, and that salsa. You wanted a taco? I'm gonna give you a taco.
Honestly, Rhodes Quality gave you a good sort of batch of ingredients to work with, but I never really expected something as delicious like that. And it's so versatile, you can play around with it, use it for so many different things in the house. And if you buy the big can, perhaps you can have lunch for a whole entire week. The Rhodes Quality hashtag for the love of winter competition is here, as I mentioned at the top of the show. And you stand a chance to win one of 6 5,000 Rand weekly prizes, and a chance to be entered into that grand prize of 100 1,000 Rand. All you have to do is share a picture and a recipe of your Rhodes quality winter dish using the hashtag for the love of winter, and you share those on the Rhodes Quality Facebook or perhaps on their Instagram pages as well. Entries are open until the 16th of August. It's going to be delicious. And then after that, celebrity chef Zola Nene will pick the 2 winning entries who will battle it out for the grand prize. Don't forget, those T's and C's do apply, and you can find those at rhodesquality.com.
Rhodes Quality, for the love of winter.